You know that moment when you're talking to someone and suddenly your mind just goes completely blank? The conversation dies, awkward silence fills the air, and you're desperately trying to think of anything to say. If you've ever felt this, you're not alone. This happens to English learners every single day. But today, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix it. Welcome back to Fluent English Cafe. I'm Tony, and in this video, I'm going to teach you 3 techniques that native speakers use without even thinking about it. No complicated grammar, no memorizing scripts, just 3 simple things you can start using today. But before we dive in, if you're serious about improving your English conversation skills, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our lessons. Trust me, you'll want to stick around for this one.
All right, let's get into technique number 1. Someone says, "I work from home." Most learners say, "Oh, cool," and then nothing. But here's what you do instead. You say, "Work from home? How do you like it?" That's it. You repeat their words and ask one simple question. Someone says, "I hate Mondays." You say, "Hate Mondays? What makes them so bad?" Someone says, "I'm learning guitar." You say, "Guitar? Nice. How long have you been playing?" See the pattern? Echo plus question. Quick test. Someone says, "I just got back from Thailand." What would you say? Think about it for a second. You could say, "Thailand? Amazing. How long were you there?" Or, "Back from Thailand? What was your favorite part?" Both work because you echoed and asked. Here's why this is powerful. When you echo, 2 things happen. 1, you show you're actually listening. People love that. 2, you buy yourself a few seconds to think while you're repeating their words. Your brain gets a break. The conversation stays alive. Win-win. But here's where people mess up. They echo everything robotically. "I like pizza." "You like pizza?" "Yes." And then silence. Don't just echo. Echo plus question. Always. That's technique 1. Technique 2 is even simpler, and when you combine it with the echo, conversations practically run themselves.
Listen for details and ask about them. Someone says, "I live in London." They just gave you 4 possible questions. Which part? How long have you lived there? Do you like it? Is it expensive? Pick any one. The conversation continues. Someone says, "I'm studying engineering." Details you can ask about. Why engineering? What kind? Is it difficult? What year are you in? The question is already hiding in what they said. Your job is to find it. Here's the secret most English teachers don't tell you. You're not looking for perfect questions. You're looking for any question that shows you care. Why? Really? How come? Like what? These tiny questions are conversation gold. Your turn. Someone says, "I started running every morning." What can you ask about? Think about it.
You got it, right? Every morning? That's impressive. How far do you go? Or, running? Nice. What time do you wake up? Or, that's great. How do you stay motivated? See? Not hard. And if you're finding this helpful so far, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow and lets me know you want more content like this. All right, we're halfway through. You've learned the echo, which is repeat plus question, and the curious follow-up, which is find details and ask about them. One more technique coming, and this one connects everything. This is how you share your story without killing the conversation. Someone says, "I love Italian food." Bad response, "Oh yeah? I went to Italy last year and I ate at this restaurant and the pasta was amazing, and then we went to Rome and..." You just hijacked the conversation. Better response, "Yes, Italian food is the best. What's your favorite dish?" Then after they answer, you say, "Nice, and actually, I just tried this great Italian place downtown. Have you been there?" See the difference? You acknowledged them first. You asked about them. Then you added your experience. It's called the yes and bridge. More examples. "I don't watch TV anymore." Same here. "What do you do instead?" They answer, "That's cool. And yeah, I've been reading more too. Currently into mystery novels." "I'm terrible at mornings." I feel you. What time do you usually wake up? They answer, "Oh, wow. And I've found coffee helps, but only after the first hour." This keeps the balance. They talk, you talk. Nobody dominates. And that's what makes conversations feel natural. Let me show you all three techniques working together. Person A says, "I just changed jobs." You say, "Changed jobs? That's exciting. What are you doing now?" Person A says, "I'm in marketing." Marketing? What kind of marketing? Person A says, "Social media mostly." That's cool. Social media is huge right now. Do you enjoy it? Person A says, "Yeah, but it's stressful sometimes." What makes it stressful? Person A says, "The deadlines." You say, "I get that. And honestly, deadlines are the worst part of any job, right?" That's it. That's the whole conversation. Echo, curious follow-up, yes and bridge. No fancy vocabulary, no perfect grammar, just attention and simple techniques. Here's your homework. Next conversation you have in English, use all three. Echo something they said, ask one curious question, and use yes and to share your thought. That's it. 3 things. You can do this. Your mind won't go blank anymore. You'll have something to say always. Because conversations aren't about being perfect. They're about being present. And before you go, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Fluent English Cafe and hit that notification bell. We've got tons more practical English lessons coming your way, and I don't want you to miss them. Also, drop a comment below and let me know which technique you're going to try first. Thanks for watching. I'm Tony. Now go have a conversation. See you next time.